You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a rainy day here in Georgia, 65 degrees going up to a high of 70. I was out already in the morning rain. It's not even drizzling. It's like misty. It's like a misty kind of rain. So, but it's a little overcast today. So I don't know if that's going to be the whole day. I hope not, because I have a podcast posse meeting planned this evening. We're going to be meeting up. I haven't met with my podcast posse in a long time. I've just been busy. You know, we shut down for the pandemic. We had one meeting after the pandemic, but people were a little leery because we were kind of in a closed, we were at our studios, and the space was kind of closed in. So that was a little bit, leery for folks. So we haven't had a meeting since then, since that one meeting. But this is our first meeting in a very long time. So I'm happy to come out tonight. We're going to be at Mimi's Ice Cafe, located at 178 East Krogan Street in Lawrenceville, downtown Lawrenceville. So if you come, if you are thinking about podcasting, or you have a podcast, or you want to know more information about podcasting, you can join us. That's a free event tonight at 6 p.m. It's going to be downtown Lawrenceville at Mimi's Ice Cafe, located at 178 East Krogan Street, and we're on the lower level. So up top, you're going to see Painting with a Twist. Downstairs, you're going to see Mimi's Ice Cafe. So it's right there on the corner of Krogan and what's that street right there? It's right on the corner. You'll see it, like right across the street from the parking lot. The post office is, if you get to the post office, you've gone too far. So it's right there on the corner. But we're going to be there hanging out this evening. Also, if you're thinking about starting a Podcast University is going to be opening. The class is going to be starting soon. So if you want to start a podcast, you want to join our community, and you're thinking about launching podcasts for your business, because you have a message to get out, if you want to launch, a corporate podcast, or just use podcasting as a platform to market your business, Podcast University is going to be starting soon. So for more information about that, go to podcastuniversity.training. All right, so let's get this show going. Listen, it's hump day, baby. You have made it to the middle. Yes, you have. I know somebody saying, thank the Lord. Yes, it is Wednesday, October the 12th. You've made it to the middle. It's so crazy because some people live for the weekend. Me, I live for Monday. That's crazy, right? Because I know, because during the weekend, most of the time, I'm trying not to work. But on Monday, I give myself permission to work. So somebody right now is living for Friday. Somebody's living for Thursday. They're saying, thank God it's Thursday. I know. I get it. I honestly get it. I want to give I gotta show some love this morning. I want to give some love. It's a lot of love I need to give. We try to do birthday shout outs over here, and I try to do I try to do birthday shout outs, and I try to do anniversary shout outs when I remember, or when people send them to me, because I can't remember everything. So I be trying to remember like birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. And so so Groove by Groove, I want to give a birthday. I want to give a happy birthday to Groove by Groove. So those are my sorority. That's my sorority brothers, right? So I'm a swing 5 swing, and my sorority brothers are Groove by Groove. So it's their 60th birthday. They were founded 60 years ago. That's a long time, y'all. That is a long time. And so, I want to give a shout out to them, because I know that they have they've been around for a long time. So Groove by Groove was a fraternity that was founded 60 years ago, and the goal of the mission was for them to promote and it was during the civil rights time. So they wanted to make sure that it's a social fellowship and corporation, and it says we come this far by faith. So shout out to Groove by Groove. Swing for me was an organization that resonated with who I was, because it was one of those organizations that it wasn't one of those organizations that looked at you because of the color of your skin and all these crazy things that I used to hear when I was in college. It was one that was was launching right on the year after Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. And so, we are the brothers to that. So it's Happy Founders Day to Groove by Groove Social Fellowship Incorporated. Yes. All right, let's keep this train moving. It's National Farmers Day. So shout out to all the farmers out there bringing us fresh vegetables. I know somebody's saying Farmers Day. Yes, National Farmers Day. It's National Free Thought Day. So is that not what we have every day? I don't know. Does someone control your thoughts? It's also National Gumbo Day. I don't like gumbo. I know people love gumbo. I do not like gumbo. And it's so crazy because I know that some people love gumbo and they can eat it every day. I don't like gumbo. I just don't like gumbo. So, but if you like gumbo, knock yourself out. Eat all the gumbo your little heart desire. That's all I'm saying. I happen not to like gumbo. But there are people who love gumbo. My husband likes gumbo. It's too much stuff in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's got too much stuff in the gumbo. Like, that's the reason I don't really like it. Because I'm like, do I really want to eat that? It has so much stuff in it. But anyway, National Gumbo Day. It's National Vermont Day. So shout out to Vermont. I've never been to Vermont. Like, I've never been to Maine. I've been to New Hampshire. I've never been to Maine or Vermont. So I want to go to Vermont. I've never been to Oregon. I've never been to Washington State. Those are some places I want to go. I don't know if I ever want to go to South Dakota and North Dakota. Like, I can't even imagine what's there. It's probably beautiful there, though, because there's probably not a lot of people there. It's probably not a lot of stuff there, so it's probably beautiful. It's National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work Day or Bring Your Teddy Bear to School Day. Okay, look at y'all. Take your teddy bear to work. National Curves Day. Yeah, baby. If you got curves, show your curves. Show your curves. National Emergency Nurses Day. Shout out to all the nurses out there, especially the ones working in the emergency room. Listen, I wasn't a nurse. I was a nursing student, and I went to 2 years of college to become a nurse and quit in my last when I went to clinicals because I couldn't cut it. My mom told me I couldn't cut it. I should have listened. That was 2 years wasted. Not really wasted. I don't consider any of my experiences wasted. That was a 2-year experience that I did not embark upon. But anyway, I worked in the ER because I worked in the hospital for almost 9 years. And I remember working in this ER one. I gotta tell y'all this story. So I remember working in the ER one time, and oh my God, I itch when I think about this story. But anyway, and I can't even imagine being a nurse at that time. So this guy came in. He was homeless, and he came in, and I'm in my office, and I see all the doctors and nurses. They started wrapping themselves in garbage bags. Like they put like the big giant garbage bag. They put one on each leg, taped it up. They had them on their arms. They had on scrubs and jackets and the gowns and stuff. I mean, they were just, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with them? Well, the guy had lice. And so they had to treat him because he had an accident, I think. So they had to treat him. So everybody, when I tell you I close my door, and I'm itching as I want to scratch my head right now because just thinking about that and seeing all the nurses and doctors wrapped up in garbage bags and walking down the hall, oh my God, that was so freaky. So happy Emergency Nurses Day. I said all that to say that. Happy Emergency Nurses Day. I used to work at Presbyterian United Hospital in Newark, and I had a lot of good times over there. My mom worked there. My mother's sister, my aunt worked there. My 2 best friends worked there, and my boyfriend at the time. We all worked at the hospital. All of us. It was just a big family affair. It's National Fossil Day. It's National Stop Bullying Day. So if you know somebody is bullying somebody, tell them to stop. Not just for today, forever. Stop bullying folks. It's National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day. Oh, how I wish I could do that right there. Lord have mercy. Ooh, how I wish I could take my mother to lunch today. Ev, you shiny looking down on me right now. I would love to take you to lunch day. If you can take your parents to lunch, by all means, take some time out and do it. Even if it's a late lunch, take your parents to lunch day. All right? I wish I could take mine to lunch. Let's keep this train rolling. Today is Wednesday, October the 12th. We're going to do the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. New romantic ties can be made. However, you must make sure that your motives are not selfish before you make your move. If you're uncertain, if you're uncertain of your feelings, keep your opinions to yourself. You can make money if you put your mind to it. All right, look, if you're uncertain about stuff, just don't tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself and keep it moving. Because here's the thing. If you put out the wrong information, if you don't know what you're saying, that could cause a lot of damage that you can't change. So don't just don't. Not today, Aries. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta do this real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. All right, and also new romantic ties can be made. Here's the thing: make sure that your motives are not selfish before you make your move. What kind of motives? Because why are you trying to talk them? Are you just trying to see if you can get it because you want to see if you can get it, or are you genuinely interested in that person? You know what I'm saying? What's your motives? And what's your motives, Aries? Don't let karma come back to bite you now. Taurus, you can make financial gains through your unique, creative approach to business. Renovations to your domestic scenes will pay high rewards. Refuse to get involved in idle chatter. It will only make you look bad. Listen, stop with the idle chatter. Don't get involved with it, Taurus. It's a waste of time. It's low energy. And you don't need to be looking bad. You got a reputation to protect. In the meantime, work on your financial gains. Work on making them financial gains because your unique and creative approach is going to help you in business. So work on that. Forget all that idle chatter crap. It's a waste of time and energy. Gemini, use your head and do things to your liking. Obstacles may stand in your way where career and success are concerned. Think twice before you say something you might regret. Think 3 times, Gemini. Yeah, because here's what I always say. If you say it out your mouth, you cannot take it back. I don't care how many times you say I'm sorry, it does not matter. Because once it's out your mouth, it's out. And even though that person may say they forgive you, somewhere in the back of their mind, what you said to them is stuck back there forever and ever and ever. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's the truth. I'm trying, because think about this. Have you ever done something, said something to somebody, and they bring it up like years later, like, oh my God, I can't believe you brought that up, because it's stuck back there. And that's just how it is. It's always stuck back there. So be careful what you say before you say it. Think twice, think 3 times. Cancer, depression may be likely if you're away from home. Your ideas are right on the mark and your work commendable. Correspondence may not clear up issues. All right, listen, don't claim depression, Cancer. You may be feeling a little bit under the weather, a little, out of sorts, but do not claim depression. You can make yourself happy even if you're away from home. Find something to have some joy about. Do not claim depression. Do not. Find something. Look at the leaves. Be happy about the leaves. Where you staying? Is it something that, go outside. Find something to be happy about. It's up to you. Yep, it's up to you. Leo, keep busy and let them fume while you're not around. You will find the perfect outfit if you shop today. You may think gifts will win their heart, but it could also add stress for lack of funds. All right, listen. You can't buy friendship, Leo. You can't buy somebody's heart with money, because if that's what you buy, if that's what you're doing, spending money to win somebody's heart, that is not a good heart for you to win. Think about that for a second. You want people to love you for you, not for what you have and what you can give them. So stop trying to impress people with your money. You can't do that. It doesn't work. Even if it worked for right now, it's not going to work in the long term, because if you're a person that they don't like, it doesn't matter how much money you got. I often wonder, is this person that's married to this other person? And I used to say to myself, how can she be married to him? But obviously we don't know. But it just the outer appearance of the things he do and the way he carry himself, it sucks. Like, I would be just embarrassed. But maybe it's something that they do behind closed doors that's great. Maybe it's the money. Maybe she's like, you know what? He got all the money, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. Could be. That's not love, though. That money can't buy love. It can buy stuff, but can't buy love. Virgo, difficulties with your mate may lead to isolation. Don't be too quick to spend money. Your business sense will be leading you in a direction that indicates more travel and communication. Are you ready for the ride, Virgo? Your business sense could be leading you into a new direction that indicates more travel and more communication. Are you ready for the ride? Are you ready? You got to be ready. In the meantime, difficulties with your mate may lead to isolation. You might want to check that out. You might want to talk that thing through. What's going on there? Ask them. What's the difficulties? I need to sit down and talk about it. It's not going to go away. It never does. It never goes away. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Time goes by and yet I wonder Are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. Why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah. And I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, oh, right, yeah, yeah. Oh.
See a brighter day. Yes, it's a perfect song. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. We'll pick it up with Libra. Children may be less than honest with you. Your creative input will be appreciated by your boss. Loved ones may be annoyed if they feel restricted. Stop trying to restrict folks today. Listen, Libra. This is what I've learned. You can only work on yourself. You can only, don't try to restrict people. Don't try to make people do what you want them to do. Let them do their thing. You do your thing, right? As long as you're not hurting anyone. Here's the thing. If that person is hurting someone, that's different. But if that person is just trying to do their thing, it's not your rules. It's not your life. I'm just saying. In the meantime, use your creative input. It's going to be appreciated by your boss. Scorpio, don't let peers distract you or push their work your way. You must get out and mingle. Colleagues may be trying to undermine you. Watch your back, Scorpio. Watch them dirty dogs. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. I was always losing when I get to that part right there. That's because I'm just on here talking. Anyway, watch your back. And you looking for love, you got to get outside. You got to go out and mingle with some folks. You got to go out. Speaking of mingling, I'm going to a masquerade ball on Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to a masquerade ball. I've never been to a masquerade ball. It's a black and white masquerade ball. I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's going to be a little cold probably. I have to figure out what I'm going to wear. I got to look in my closet and see if I got anything to wear. I don't think I do, though. Not for a masquerade ball. Sagittarius, uncertainties regarding your home and family are evident. Look into ways to better yourself through improving your dietary habits and daily routines. Include friends and families in your redecorating plans. All right, I'm always looking for ways to better myself. I be trying. Listen, give me an effort. Give me an A for trying, y'all, because I be trying. I won't give up. I was just down there thinking this morning. I was like, I'm gonna keep trying. One day it's gonna take for me. Getting into the better habits, eating habits. I'm not so bad, but I could be better. I'm definitely not so bad, but I could definitely be better. Like I could definitely add more fruits and vegetables into my diet. Definitely. I mean, I had like one fruit yesterday. I should have had more. I don't think I had any vegetables. No, I didn't. So I can get better at that. So I used to, I take green, super green vitamins because I know I suck at eating vegetables. I just suck at that. Capricorn, you may cause a fuss if you come in on too strongly in public. Don't let others take advantage of your good nature. You will have to make changes in order to eliminate the tension. So whatever that is, if you want to get rid of that tension, Capricorn, you got to make some changes. I know people hate change. Change can be hard. I get it. But if you want to get rid of the tension, you got to make the changes. You know what I'm saying? You got to get rid of it. And don't let others take advantage of your good nature. You're a good person. Don't let people use you. We say use you because that's what they normally try to do. Aquarius, try not to hesitate or act on your initial instincts. Finish those changes you've been talking about making to your residence. Get busy making those changes to your home. Finish them off. Stop procrastinating. It's about to be the holiday and you still been making the same changes from last year, Aquarius. Stop it. Get it done. Don't let another year come in here and you haven't finished those things you started last year. Get it done. Get busy. Make the changes. All right? Last but not least, my fellow fish, Pisces. Don't use emotional blackmail on someone you love. Travel will be favorable and bring you the greatest rewards. You can make alterations to your appearance that everyone will admire. I don't know what that is. Okay, look, fish. Stop trying to blackmail folks. That junk is going to blow up in your face. Stop it. You love that person. Why are you trying to use emotional blackmail? I know we all do it. I know. We say that little, you ain't got to if you don't want to. At the end of the day, I don't care what happens. You really do care. You using emotional blackmail right then and there because you really do care. You saying all that because that's emotional blackmail. Stop it, fish. Stop it. In the meantime, travel will be favorable and will bring you the greatest rewards. Sounds good to me. I want to take a short trip. I need to just go ahead and plan it. I keep talking about it. I need to just plan out the short trip. That's what I need to do. And make an alteration to your appearance. Everyone's going to admire. What does that look like? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm not getting cut, so I don't know what that looks like. I don't know about you, fish, unless it's my hair. And I'm not big on all the weave because anything on my head, even a ponytail holder, gives me headaches. I have a ponytail right now. I can't wait to take it down. It gives me headaches. So all that hair on my head, not gonna work. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thyssen. Now let's keep this train moving and get on to some news you can use. Well, I try not to talk about politics on this show, but since I haven't been doing popcorn and politics, I gotta let you know what's going on in the world of politics. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. So, AJC put out a story this morning. It said there's an old saying in communications that you should get your bad news out early and get it out yourself. All right, so Herschel Walker had already gone 0-2 last week by the time he took stage in a dusty lumberyard in Watley, Georgia. A 3-hour drive from Atlanta and a 3.5 hours after his speech was initiated was supposed to begin. All right, so he's already doing bad. It was his first public event since the Daily Beast broke a blockbuster story alleging that he had paid for an ex-girlfriend's abortion, even though he campaigned saying he opposes abortion, even in cases of rape and incest. So although Walker initially denied knowing who the unnamed woman could be, a drip, drip, drip of revelations followed. The New York Times reported the woman is also one of the mothers of his 4 children. Oh my goodness. NBC News shared the text message between the woman and Walker's current wife, Julie, including text as recently as last week. So he said he didn't know the woman. She's actually the mother of his kids. Apparently, allegedly, according to the story, he paid for an abortion. And he said he didn't. He's against abortion. Well, but listen, this is what I feel, right? They all are against it until it's them. You know what I mean? They all are against it until it's them. I'm not saying I condone abortion, but I'm just saying I don't think anybody should tell a woman what to do with her body. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna even get on my rant about Herschel Walker. I just will not. I won't do it. I'm gonna keep the train going. Let's keep it going. I'm still in politics today, y'all. I don't want to be, but I gotta be. Two incumbent Gwinnett County commissioners face challengers this year. With the district lines dramatically, they redrew the lines, so that changed a lot in Gwinnett County. So 2 Republicans are running to unseat Democratic incumbents on Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners in the November 8th election. So District 4 Commissioner Marlene Farskew faces Matthew Holtkamp, while District 2 Commissioner Ben Koo faces John Sabick. So we got 2 Republicans trying to upseat 2 Democrats because of how the lines were redrawn. And I think the way it's redrawn, Commissioner Foscue is in a predominantly Republican district right now. Like, I think District 4 became predominantly Republican when the lines were redrawn. So the redistricting of the most diverse county in Southeast proved controversial. Foscue and Q were both elected 4 years ago as the first Black and first Asian American members of the county commission, now comprised entirely of Democrats of color. Well, of course, they want to break that up. So anyway, Commissioner, for the past decade, District 4 has included Lawrenceville, Beaufort, Rest Haven. Yes, Rest Haven is a town. I know y'all never hear us talk about Rest Haven, but it is a town in Gwinnett County. It's a very tiny town. I want to say it's got 6 people in it. I'm just kidding. It doesn't have a lot, though. It doesn't have like thousands. I don't even know if it has hundreds of people. It's a very tiny sliver of Gwinnett County. Anyway, Commissioner Foscue and Commissioner Koo are running for re-election, and I think Commissioner Foscue is in a pretty Republican district now because of the way the lines were redrawn, and so that was intentional. Of course, that was intentional. But anyway, if you want to read that full story, go to ajc.com. You'll see it there. I try to stay out of politics on this show because I want this to be a family show, but sometimes I just have to say some stuff. You know what I mean? I have to. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond, so stay tuned.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it go. I see you watching me from a distance. I see you can't decide what to feel. But if you dig a little deeper, boy, you know you really wanna get to know me. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait another day to tell you shouldn't wait. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm at the top, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm on yours. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it, come and I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm at the top, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, 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 come and get it. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on around Gwinnett County. I gotta give a shout out to my daughter. She just published her first book. I'm so excited for her. So she has been on this healing journey for the last few years. She had to heal because she had to learn how to be a mother. Then she had to learn how to be a single mother. And then she had to learn how to cope with the losing both her grandparents last year back to back. Like, she lost my mom first in January, and then in March she lost her grandfather, and she was very close to both of them. So, we suffered a lot of loss, and people deal with loss in their own way. So she had a lot of healing to do, and she did a journal, a book journal. It's really, really nice, y'all. It's called Healing Her. Her name is Dominique Hagler. So if you want to support her, if you know somebody who needs healing, they just need to write it out, and they need some inspiring words and it's really cute the way she laid it out. I was like, that is really nice, and so it's live on Amazon right now. Her name is Dominique Hagler, Hagler, Dominique. You can go and buy her book. It's on Amazon, and I'm so proud of her because when I had her, I had a lot of help. I had a real live village. Like, I had babysitters and friends of friends, families, that people that knew people that said, okay, this one could watch your daughter when you go to work, and my mom was there. So there was a lot of work. There were a lot of people. I had a real village for her, but she doesn't have a real village. She has me, and she has an aunt, and we have one other aunt that's in and out. She comes in and help, and I'm so busy most of the time, and I feel bad, but I'm still in that mode where I have to work. I'm still in the mode where I'm building businesses. So I don't have a lot of time, but I try to get the baby when I can. And for her, she needs a lot. She needs a lot. And she's learned to heal herself from all of that and move forward. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of the book. Because when you take the time, even though it's a journal and it's not a lot of words, the way she did it, the thought she put into it is not just blank pages. She put in recipes, and she put in affirmations, and she put in pictures that make you think and inspire you. And it's so beautiful, y'all. I have it in my hand, and the cover is beautiful. Like, everything was so well thought out for the journal. The color scheme, frequencies, understanding foods that's vibrational. It's just a beautiful journal. Like, I've never seen one like that before, and she put a lot of thought into it. It's not just it's a lot of pages to write on, but she also put stuff in there like the affirmations and stuff like that. So congratulations to Dominique. I love you, darling, for the rest of your life and the rest of my life. She got a prayer in there called Her Prayer. Like, you should take a look at her prayer. It's a really good prayer that she put in there. She got stuff about candles and crystals. It's just a really nice journal. Like, I have journals. I buy a lot of journals because I write a lot. But the thought she put into the journal was really cool. So now she's working on another one. So check the book out. It's on Amazon. Her name is Dominique Hagler, and the name of the book is called Healing Her. Healing Her. That's the name of the book. So check it out. I got to show my baby some love, y'all. I have to. All right, so look like Peachtree Corners may need some more bike trails, because Peachtree Corners is teaming up with the technology company and a bike riding platform to get residents of the city to spend more time using a mode of transportation that is powered by their feet rather than an engine. Look, let me tell y'all something, and this is a sad story, but you know what? I have a brand new bike in the garage. And my husband put the bike together, and I've never been able to ride it because something is wrong with the back wheel. Now, the problem I have is that it's a 3-wheel bike, and because it's a 3-wheel, I thought I couldn't fit it in my truck. But I think I'm going to take my bike to the shop so they can fix it right. So I've tried to ride the bike. The bike, it's a 3-wheel bike. The bike something is wrong with the tire. So I'm gonna actually take my bike to the shop and ride my bike. So I'm not in Peachtree Corners, I'm in Lawrenceville, but I can see why that would be a great thing. Now, that being said, if I feel like if they're using this app, it's gonna call for more bike trails, because I can ride my bike to the corner, but I'm not about to go and get on Sugarloaf and ride my bike. I've seen people ride it on Sugarloaf. That just wouldn't be me. Like, I'm not trying to ride on the streets. Not on the street where the cars are. Like, me and the cars got to be on the street. Not going to happen. Because people drive horribly. They just drive bad. So, that would be a problem. Anyway, the city is partnering with Colu Technologies and bike riding platform Love to Ride to launch the Choose PTC powered by Colu app. The application, which launched in May, is designed to encourage bike riding around Peachtree Corners by rewarding residents who choose to ride a bike to go places rather than drive cars. Like, that cute. So they're going to get some rewards. Yeah, so you can get some rewards to ride your bike. What are the rewards, though? That's kind of cool. Residents can download the Choose the PT app through the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, and they're on points by riding their bikes for transportation. Each point equals $1, and they can be used to buy items at participating restaurants, stores, service-oriented businesses such as gym, yoga studios, salons, all around the city. That is a great idea. I ain't mad. I'm working on the app right now, y'all. Ooh, I'm working on this app. I'm all in it. But that is a great idea. So shout out to Peachtree. Listen, Peachtree Corner is our tech hub. I love it. Like, they got the whole Curiosity Labs over there making tech, just doing some great things. The autonomous driving vehicles over there. Yeah, Peachtree Corner. I want it. So one of my goals as a vice president of Greater Eastside Chamber is to have an Eastside Tech Hub, because I feel like, I love Peachtree Corners, but I feel like we have an opportunity to do the same thing on this side. So, and that's in my hands. But I have to make some time for all of that. So that's the other thing. 2 educators from Grayson High School, Dr. Wendy Dyer, and a career technical educational teacher and school counselor, Taquisha Davis, have been recognized by Yale University as recipients of the 2022 Yale Educator Award by Yale Office of Undergraduate Admissions. Shout out to those ladies. Yeah, shout out to you, Miss Dr. Wendy, and shout out to you, Takesha. The Yale Educator Recognition Program honors outstanding educators from around the world who support and inspire their students to perform at high levels and achieve excellence. Yes, they were among 339 nominees, and they are, listen, congratulations. A job well done. Wendy Dyer, Takesha Davis, congratulations. Listen, our kids need great teachers, and Yale has said these are 2 of the greatest in Gwinnett County. Perfect. I love it. Pink breast cancer fundraising will be held at Cool Rayfield on Saturday. Yep, Pink Gwinnett Pink. That's in honor, because October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So about 1,000 runners will lace up their running shoes this weekend to fight breast cancer at the 7th annual Pink Gwinnett Pink fundraiser, 5K fundraiser race. The event will be held at 7 a.m. Saturday at Colu Field, which is located at 2500 Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. This will be the first time since 2019 that the event has been held in person after the COVID-19 pandemic forced Pink Gwinnett Pink to switch to online formats for the last 2 years. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. So my mom I did a breast cancer walk. I used to do them before when I was in Jersey. I haven't done one since I've been here. But my mom had breast cancer twice. And so we always did that walk to honor them. And one of my best friends, she lost her mom to breast cancer. And I remember the day she passed, I was sitting right there with them, because we have been, we've been best friends for a long time. So her mom was like my mom. But anyway, if you want to participate, it's this Saturday, 7 a.m. Cool Rayfield, located at 2500 Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. Listen, if you think you are a chili boss, you think you got the best chili in Gwinnett County, the Greater Eastside Chamber of Commerce has having this national chili contest. The chili cook-off is going down November the 12th. You think you're a chili boss? Then put your chili in the race. Stop playing around. You got the best chili in Gwinnett County. Let the folks be the judge. So go ahead, go to mygecc.org, and you can register for the chili cook-off, which is going to take place at no November the 12th. You think you a chili boss? You think you got the best chili out there? It's going down. It's going down November the 12th. So we encourage you to come on out. Bring your big pile of chili. Now, what I think they said we needed, though, I think they said 5 gallons of chili. But that's how the public is going to judge. They got to taste the chili. They can't just look at you and say the chili is good. They got to taste the chili. So I want to say they say you got to cook 5 gallons. That is a lot of chili, y'all. When they told me that, I was like, 5 gallons of chili. So in my mind, the first thing I came up was 5 gallons of milk, right? When you put all 5 of those together, that's a lot of chili. That's a lot of ground beef and beans and whatever your special secret sauce is in there. That's a lot. However, if you want to win, come on out. Come on out to the chili cook-off November the 12th. You got to register, though. You got to register. So to register, go to mygecc.org. mygecc.org. And by the way, we are going to be giving out prizes. There are going to be vendors there. So if you want to be a vendor at this event, but you're not cooking chili, but you want to come out and hang out and sell your wares, you can go to mygecc.org to register. You can register to be a vendor, and you can also register for the chili cook-off because you are a chili boss. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after this song. Welcome back. As I was listening to that song, I realized there are so many ways for people to make money out there right now. And it's so crazy because there are still so many people struggling. That's an independent artist right there. And I love, like, all the songs that I play on my show about independent artists, but I pay for them, right? So I pay a monthly subscription to be able to play their music on my show. And because I play their music on my show and other people play their music, they probably get royalties for that, like any other artist would do. So people that, when you hear their music on Spotify, every time somebody plays a song on Spotify by artists, the artist gets some money. Now, it may not be a lot of money, but that could add up really quickly. I remember watching a special with Young Thug and his name is Leor Cohen, who was, I think, his manager. He's been in the music industry for a long time. Him and Russell Simmons. Yeah, Russell Simmons, they were in the music together at Def Jam Records and stuff like that. And I remember watching this documentary, not a documentary, it was an episode of a show. I forgot the name of the show. But he took you behind the scenes at YouTube and Spotify with Young Thug, so Young Thug can see how his money came in. And so when his song was played, he made a fraction of a penny. But because his songs were played so many times, I want to say that particular payday was like $500 and something thousand. It was crazy. I was like, what? So when I think about the songs that I play on my show, even though, I don't know these people, we don't ever hear them on mainstream radio. You hear them on shows like mine and other people's in music and on YouTube, and people put their music in videos and movies and things like that. They're independent artists, but they get to make money because people like me love their music, and I pay a subscription every month to play it. So I said all that to say, I was just sitting here thinking about, man, there's so many ways for people to make money out there right now, and there's still a lot of people struggling. And I just wish that people would just take a minute. You got to take some time, though. And I know this is not Talk Business Tuesday, that was yesterday, but it just made me think. All you got to do is just stop for 1 second. Stop for 1 second. If you know you're struggling to make money right now, you just got to stop for a second. Now, what I will tell you is that because there are and maybe this is my word of inspiration for the day. Stop for 1 second. Look at where you are. Look at where you're trying to go. And then just do a little bit of research and pick one thing. I don't want you to pick too many, because there are so many. Pick one. Pick one thing to focus on and go all in on that one thing. Pick the one thing that's going to make you excited every morning. Doing my show every morning, talking to you guys every morning, it makes me excited. To the point where I was 2 minutes late this morning because I was working on the website. Pick one thing and go all in on that one thing. Go all in on making that one thing perfect, and then you can put branches to that one thing. Like Good Morning Gwinnett started as a podcast. 3.5 years later, it's a news website. I live in the podcast space for the most part. I'm launching another podcast thing, but it all makes sense. I do Podcast University. I'm in it. I live in it. I love this space. So find something that you can love and go all in on that. Now let me just say this. Once you get bit by that bug, it's easy to get sidetracked by all the shiny objects. Very easily. Don't do that. I have been guilty of that my entire entrepreneur life. Things come up, I want to do them all. They're so great because they are, right? They are great. And people can say what they want to say. Oh, you can't make no money doing that. You can make money doing anything you do, but you have to be committed to it. You have to do the work. You have to learn your craft. You have to do these things to be successful. You can't just put something out there and expect it to grow. It's not going to happen. I don't get up 4 days a week to do this show because I'm expecting it to fail. I get up 4 days a week and do this show because I'm expecting it to succeed. I'm scaling this show. Like, to turn this into a whole news site, it's not just a podcast anymore. It's an entire news site. That's called scaling. I'm expecting this to be uber successful. That's because I put the work in. That's because I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about things that I can do to make it better. That's where you got to get to. That's where you got to, because they're out there. If you can write a song, sell your song. Sell parts of the song. Right? Go to Fiverr. Go to Upworks. Write songs for other people. I wish I could write. I can't write like that. That's not my gift. I could talk. And that's not always crisp and clean and clear. But I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep doing it. If you could write for other folks. They need you. There are so many people out there who need people to write for them. They have budgets. They have budgets. If you're going to write for people, then write for people. Find out what that means. If you're going to sing for people, then sing for people. If you're going to take pictures for people, take pictures for people. Right now I'm working on a store, right? An e-commerce store. And There are softwares out there that all I got to do is create a graphic, and it's going to put them on all kinds of different products and make it look cute. But so there are people out there who don't know how to do that. Do it for them. Learn the softwares. Learn all of them, so you will know exactly which one to go to. This is what I do. Whenever I need to learn how to do something, I learn all the players in my space, the top players, not all of them, the top players in that particular field. Who do I need to make this happen? So what happens if this one can't do it? Or I can go to that one. Learn that stuff. They need you. Listen, you are special. Whether you believe that or not, you are special. And there's a gift that God is waiting for you to introduce to the world. He's just waiting for you to show up so he can show out in your life. That's all. But you got to show up first. You got to show up so he can show out in your life, which means you got to step into the spotlight so folks can see you. I get it. Anybody knows me know I hate being in the spotlight, but here I am 4 days a week. Here I am live streaming on all these platforms. I don't like the spotlight. I don't like it, but I show up because I know I got to. I show up because I know somebody needs to hear what I have to say. It may not be you, but it may be somebody else. You have to show up. That's all I got for you today. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 50 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episodes of the show, go check out Good Morning Gwinnett. It looks a lot different. I love it too. You can listen to all the past episodes there. Just click on Listen Live, and you can listen to the past episodes. Also, be sure to download the app from the App Store. That's my next thing. I got to update the app, make it look like the new site. I'm excited about that. But in the meantime, you can still download the app from the App Store. So whether you got an Android phone or an Apple phone, there's an app in your App Store for Good Morning Gwinnett. And be sure to connect with me on all social media under Good Morning Gwinnett. Hey, listen, thank you all for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.